Today's video is sponsored by Spiritual Sounds. You guys know I love this playlist. I actually was listening to it yesterday because for some reason I had a really bad attitude yesterday and I was in a terrible mood and I could not shake it for nothing in this world. And I was like, you know what? Let me turn on my Spiritual Sounds. I turned it on, and after a couple of songs, I really started to calm down and relax and feel more peace and at zen. So I don't know if any of y'all are having like moments where you're just frustrated for no reason and it doesn't really feel like your energy. Turn on Spiritual Sounds. Click the link in my description box below. Go ahead and download it. You can go to Spotify or Apple Music, whichever one you want to, and try it. See if it helps you get a good night's rest with your anxiety or just overall feel at peace, okay? Click the link in the description box below. Whoever this message is for, I feel like you have been the lone wolf. You have been like the popular loner. And it wasn't always by choice, honestly. And although you have accepted that about yourself, that does not mean that you don't want connections, you don't want friends, you don't want people around you. It's just that it's not a necessity. Like, you're okay with being by yourself. You're okay in your own skin. You're okay in your own with your own company. And honestly, someone like that is very powerful. But you still have in the past, at one point or another, tried to like be that friend to people, try to be there for your family. You try to have connections with people, but for some reason, people were not receptive to your friendship. And even if they were, it was for the wrong reasons. They only wanted you around for how you made them look or what you could do for them or how you made them feel. But it was never reciprocated. And that led you on the journey of like just accepting the fact that, hey, I'm the lone wolf. It's just me. I'm a one man band, or I'm a one girl show, whatever. And sometimes you self-reflect and you think back on life about how you wish you would have got that support that you saw other people get, because for some reason you felt like their support meant something when really it didn't. The support that you were looking for from those people was really nothing. You were always going to get to where you were supposed to be. I know you had people tell you that you were never going to be anything and look down on you and talk down on you and treat you like you were nothing and try to belittle you. And a part of you may have even tried to internalize that. But what these people don't understand, their support was not needed. From their eyes and their perception, they felt like, well, if we all don't support him or we all don't support her, she'll never grow. She'll never go anywhere. She's going to continue to flop. No one supports her. Nobody likes her. Nobody really follows her. All her friends are fake. All of his friends are talking about him behind his back and making group chat messages about him and whispering about him. So if we continue to do that, then they're never going to receive any support and they're never going to go anywhere in life. And even if these people did not say this to each other, like actually plot and plan, like, yeah, we're not going to support him. We're not going to support her. We're going to be a fake friend. Even if they didn't say these things to each other, they knew. They knew. They knew how they were treating you and they knew how other people were treating you. It was like a, what's understood doesn't need to be explained type of thing. Like, they all knew what they were doing. Subconsciously, they just may not have actually said those words out loud, but they knew what they were doing, honey. And I guess they thought they had all the God-given power in the world to stop you. And it's so delusional. It really is. But guess what? They didn't. And their support was not needed, because God is going to give you so much support, so much love, because that is what you have given to this world. And that's part of the law of the land. You get back what you put out. At one point in time or another, you reap what you sow, okay? And the things that you have sown in this world were beautiful. You're not perfect, but you have put out a lot of love into this world and you're getting it back. You have been a friend to a lot of people, so you're going to receive friends. You have been a listener and a supporter to a lot of people, so you're going to receive support. And the gag is, destiny said you were going to win regardless. God knew that people were going to come up against you. He knew that you were going to have a bunch of fake friends and fake family and fake spouses and whatever around you, he already knew that. But he knew what you were going to do with that. He knew you were going to turn all those adversities that you went through. You weren't going to let it eat you up. You were going to brush it off, and you were going to keep going because you were too determined. You were way too determined to allow these people to feel like they got enough power to stop you. Who are they? Who are they to stop you? Who are they to say that you're not going to get anywhere in life? They are not God. And God showing up in your life is making a believer out of a lot of people. A lot of people who don't believe in God, or a lot of people who don't believe in karma. A lot of people are being made an example right now because of you. Because of you and what you're doing right now, and how your resilience has brought you so far. It's inspiring people, even your enemies that thought you were never going to get anywhere. And like I said, you were destined to. It was always part of the plan for you to get somewhere. God didn't say when. God didn't say it was going to be easy. He didn't say he was going to hand it to you. He wanted you to have a great story to tell. He wanted you to be able to teach people about everything that you went through. So that's exactly what you're going to be able to do, or you're doing currently right now in this moment today. You are teaching people that pain that you went through, those embarrassing moments that you experienced. Those are just moments. Those are just moments in time. For you, that's in the past. For you, that does not matter because it's not a reflection of who you are today. Who you are is who you are today. So stand proudly in that and know that no matter what happens from this day forward, you were always going to win. The trophy was already yours. It was made a long time ago. It's just like when they have these award shows, they already know who the winners are. They're gonna pick nominees, but they know who's actually going to win the award and take home the Emmy or the Oscar, the Grammy or whatever. They already know that. The nominees is just like, hey, you almost got it, but they know who was gonna get it the entire time. Okay? And that person was you. Your name was already written for you to get it the entire time. So lean into that, be proud of that, and go back to that. Think about that. Every single time that you get upset and you feel weak and you feel like life is beating you down, go back to that moment where you remember, hey, God said I was already going to win. God said that it doesn't matter what I'm going through right now. I'm going to triumph on the other side of this trial right now that I'm going through. God said it's already done. So even though I'm going through this right now, it's just trying to teach me something. There's just something I'm supposed to learn from this moment. This is not the end. I know a lot of times in those moments, yeah, it feels like it's the end. It feels like your world is falling apart. It feels like it's over, but it's not over. Those moments are just moments in life. Because like I said, God did not say it was going to be easy. He has to hit you with a couple lessons. He has to hit you with a few things here and there. But once you're out of those situations, you'll be able to look back and express gratitude for what God did, because it changed you for the better. It made you stronger. So when you get that kingdom, when you get that abundance and blessings and everything that you've been manifesting, everything you've been asking God for, you're not going to be the old version of you. You're going to be this new, stronger version of you that you and God created together. Be happy about that. Be proud. And please, y'all, I know, I get it. I know how it is. Remember that you were already destined to win. It's been written. Okay?